You clicked this because you want to earn more money than you are right now, and ultimately become rich, or as I prefer to say, financially free. Well, you came to the right place. In less than 5 minutes, I'm going to give you the 7 critical habits that will change everything. I'm Sahil Bloom, D1 athlete turned investor, entrepreneur, and New York Times bestselling author. From my early years in finance to running my own holding company today, I've learned and done what actually works. If I had to start over from zero, these are the 7 habits I'd obsess over. Because these are the ones that actually move the needle. The ones that build income, wealth, and ultimately freedom. I can't promise you overnight success, but I can promise you this. If you live by these 7, you'll unlock new levels to your life. Let's start with the one habit every wealthy person I know does religiously, and most people completely ignore. Habit number 1, focus on creating value. Find the intersection of what gives you energy and what you're good at. This is your zone of genius. It's the place where you're going to be able to create the most value for others. And here's the truth. Money earned is a byproduct of value created. Every single person who has made millions has created tens of millions of dollars of value. There's no getting around it. Create value, receive value. Find the place where you can create immense value for others, then go all in. Focus is an increasingly rare trait in the modern world. Become world-class, create immense value, and the market will reward you. Habit 2, action over perfection. The most successful people I know, they don't overthink. They act fast, fail fast, and adjust fast. Most of them have failed and learned 5 times before the overthinker even chose what to have for breakfast. Speed is a superpower. But here's the problem. Most people will nod at this and still change nothing. That right there is the real reason you're not earning what you want. The game rewards action. Action takers, not overthinkers. Habit 3, autopilot your investments. Albert Einstein called compounding the 8th wonder of the world. And he was right. But to take advantage of it, you need to start now. Invest automatically in index funds. Let time and compound interest do the rest. No stress, no gambling. Stop wasting time thinking about making complex investments. Spend all of that time thinking about how to create more value so you can earn more. Set your investments on autopilot and invest your energy in growing your income. That's how you become financially free. Habit number 4, learn to love rejection. The most successful people in the world have brainwashed themselves to love rejection. They love the embarrassment of being a beginner. If you can't stomach rejection, you'll never taste success. The two go hand in hand. The failure is the cost of entry for the success you want. Rejection is a sign you're in the game and getting closer to your goals. Embrace it. Habit number 5, focus on people, not ideas. The best businesses and deals I've ever been a part of were never about me having a perfect idea. They always came from being around the right people. Investments in people always pay the highest dividends. The people you choose to surround yourself with will dictate your outcomes. Get in rooms where you don't feel like you belong. It's an ego hit being the dumb one in the room, but it does wonders for your growth and earning potential. When you get around big thinkers, you're forced to level up your thinking, your habits, and your mindsets. The money will follow. Habit number 6, live below your means. For the love of God, please stop flexing on fancy material purchases that no one else cares about. You're just impressing people that don't matter. Harsh truth, the people you admire just think you look cringe. If you want to become free, as you earn more, keep your spending in check. Because what matters most isn't income. It's the gap between income and expenses. This gap is your real wealth building asset because it can be invested into the things that compound. Make sure your expenses grow slower than your income, and you'll build your way to financial freedom. And remember, the real flex is building something of value, creating freedom, and earning things of meaning. Habit number 7, build leverage. As you grow, you need to stop trading time for money. You need to focus on deploying your time and energy into the highest leverage opportunities, the things that create 10 to 100x output per unit of input. You do this by creating systems, by scaling your distribution advantages, and by building teams to whom you can leverage things as you grow. That's how real riches are built. These 7 habits built my income brick by brick and eventually unlocked my freedom. There's a lot of noise out there. I hope these gave you clarity, direction, and focus. If you live by these, you'll get where you want to be. I'll be going deeper on each of these in future direct coaching and whiteboard videos on the channel. Subscribe to make sure you don't miss them when they drop. That's all for today, and as always, until next time, stay curious, friends.